Have you ever dreamed of flying a plane? Picture this, soaring high above the clouds, navigating the vast sky, the world beneath you looking like an intricate patchwork quilt. Becoming a pilot offers a unique blend of excitement, challenge, and freedom that few other professions can match. Here's your roadmap to the sky. We'll take you through the 4 critical stages of pilot training: the private pilot license, the instrument rating, the commercial pilot license, and finally, the multi-engine rating. Each stage is a stepping stone, a thrilling milestone on your journey to becoming a pilot. Imagine the exhilaration of your first solo flight, the satisfaction of mastering instrument navigation, the pride of earning your commercial license, and the thrill of controlling a multi-engine aircraft. This isn't just a career, it's an adventure. Ready to take off on this journey? Buckle up, we're about to explore the first step, obtaining a private pilot license. The first stop on this flight path is the private pilot license. To earn your wings as a private pilot, there are a few prerequisites you need to meet. You must be at least 17 years old, and if you're not already fluent in English, you'll need to brush up on your language skills, as English proficiency is a must. Another important requirement is your medical fitness. You must be in good health and pass a medical examination by an aviation medical examiner. Once you've checked off these boxes, it's time to take to the skies. You'll need a minimum of 40 flight hours under your belt. These hours are made up of a combination of dual flight time, where you'll be accompanied by an instructor, solo flight time, where it's just you in the open skies, and cross-country flight time, allowing you to experience different territories and conditions. Don't be daunted by the 40-hour requirement. It may sound like a lot, but it's time well spent. Every hour you clock in the cockpit is an opportunity to learn and refine your skills. And of course, there's the matter of the exams. 2, to be exact. The first is a written exam that tests your knowledge of aviation theory. It covers a wide range of topics such as principles of flight, navigation, weather, and more. The second exam is a practical one, commonly referred to as the check ride. This is where you'll demonstrate your flying skills to an examiner. You'll execute various maneuvers, prove your ability to handle emergency situations, and show your proficiency in navigating cross-country flights. In the end, it's not just about passing the exams or logging the flight hours, it's about becoming a safe, competent pilot. It's about understanding the responsibility that comes with the privilege of flight. Once you've passed both exams, congratulations! You're now a private pilot, but the journey doesn't end here. With your private pilot license in hand, it's time to take on the clouds with the instrument rating. This rating, dear pilots, is your key to unlock the ability to fly under instrument flight rules, more commonly known as IFR. Now, what does this mean? It means you can navigate your aircraft in less than ideal weather conditions, using just the instruments on your aircraft's panel. Essentially, when the skies are not clear and you can't rely on visual cues, your instrument rating comes into play. So how do you get this rating? Well, there are a few requirements you need to meet. First, you need a minimum of 50 hours of cross-country flight as pilot in command. This is where you'll really get a feel for navigating vast distances using only your navigation instruments. It's a thrilling challenge, but also a vital skill for any pilot. In addition to this, you'll need 40 hours of logged instrument time. This can be a combination of actual instrument conditions and simulated conditions with a view-limiting device. You'll be trained to interpret and use the instruments to control your aircraft and maintain situational awareness. But it doesn't stop there. To earn your instrument rating, you must also pass a written exam that tests your understanding of instrument flight, including topics like IFR navigation, weather, and instrument flight regulations. Finally, after passing the written exam, you'll demonstrate your skills in a practical exam, or what we pilots call a check ride. Here, you'll be tested on flight planning, aircraft control, navigation, and decision-making, all under simulated instrument conditions. And there you have it. That's the instrument rating in a nutshell. It's a significant step in your journey to becoming a professional pilot. It requires commitment, hours of practice, and a passion for flying. With your instrument rating, you can now navigate the skies in all kinds of weather. But if you want to make a career out of flying, our next stop is crucial. The commercial pilot license is your ticket to a professional flying career. This isn't just another milestone on your journey to the skies, it's the point where you transition from flying for fun to flying for a living. Getting a commercial pilot license, or CPL as it's often called, involves meeting several requirements. The first, and perhaps the most daunting, is the need for at least 250 hours of flight time. In aviation, experience is king, and this requirement ensures you have a solid foundation of flying experience before you start flying commercially. These 250 hours aren't just any flight hours though. They must include specific experiences to ensure you're well-rounded as a pilot. For instance, you'll need experience flying at night and long-distance cross-country flights. These experiences are designed to challenge you, test your decision-making skills, and prepare you for the wide range of scenarios you might encounter as a commercial pilot. But that's not all. The journey to a CPL also involves passing rigorous written and practical exams. These are more challenging than the tests for your private pilot license or instrument rating. They cover a wide range of topics from advanced flight maneuvers to complex aviation regulations. As for the practical exam, it's a thorough test of your flying skills, including your ability to handle emergency situations. Now you might be asking, why go through all this? Well, the answer is simple. With a commercial pilot license, you're no longer limited to just flying for fun. You can now get paid to do what you love, whether that's flying charter flights, working as a flight instructor, or even flying for an airline. Now, with your commercial pilot license, you can get paid for doing what you love. But why stop there when you can multiply your skills? The final destination on our journey is the multi-engine rating. As you might guess from its name, the multi-engine rating is all about learning to operate aircraft with more than one engine. It's a significant leap from single-engine aircraft, offering an array of benefits that can truly elevate your flying experience. So why should you aspire for a multi-engine rating? Well, for starters, multi-engine aircraft are typically larger, faster, and can carry more passengers or cargo. They also offer an extra layer of safety. In the unlikely event of an engine failure, you have another engine to keep you airborne and get you safely back on the ground. Now let's delve into the training process. The main focus of multi-engine training is handling engine failures. It's a challenging task that requires a high degree of skill and precision. Your training will equip you with the knowledge and skills to handle these situations effectively. You'll also need to master advanced aircraft systems. These systems can vary greatly from one aircraft to another, but the general principles remain the same. You'll learn about complex fuel systems, electrical systems, and hydraulic systems, among others. The training process involves both ground school and actual flight hours. In the ground school, you'll learn the theoretical aspects of multi-engine operations. In your flight hours, you'll put these theories into practice. Real-world scenarios play a big part in multi-engine training. You'll simulate engine failures, practice emergency procedures, and learn to make critical decisions quickly. By the end of your training, you'll be ready to take the multi-engine rating test. This includes a written exam, an oral exam, and a practical test in the aircraft. It's demanding, but with the right preparation and mindset, you'll get through it successfully. With your multi-engine rating, you're now ready to command a range of aircraft and take on the skies like never before. So, what are you waiting for? Your pilot's journey starts now.